absolute power, which is as corrupt as it ever gets. And, you know, the reason I played Mussolini and the others is because in studying dictatorships, which I've done since I'm about 18 years old, I've never heard a dictator say he's doing anything illegally. Never. Even Hitler said that everything he did was within the law. Did you know that? I mean, our National Action Network president, Barack Hussein Obama, said he's going to act within the law. Mussolini said he was acting within the law when he violated the law. Hitler said he was acting within the law when he needed some living space for the Germans, Lebensraum. He wasn't invading Czechoslovakia because he wanted to conquer Czechoslovakia. He said he had the legal right to engage in getting some living space for the German people. That's all. Everything's legal. Pol Pot did it legally. That's the mountain of human skulls in Cambodia. It started with a nice professor in Cambodia who went to Paris to study Marxism. He came home a dictator. He arrested everyone in the middle class, everyone with eyeglasses. He elevated the street garbage in Cambodia. The street garbage who never went to college, never went to high school, never went to grade school. The street garbage in Cambodia were elevated to the leadership positions in Cambodia. They were 13, 14-year-old thugs. Does it sound familiar? And they were given red scarves to wear so they could be part of this identified gang under Pol Pot. And they started to arrest the entire middle class. Architects, doctors, lawyers, teachers, social workers, dentists. Anyone with eyeglasses was considered a counter-revolutionary under Pol Pot, the mild-mannered Marxist professor who came back to Cambodia and started to institute what he said was fairness, policies of fairness. He said that Cambodia had been taken over by a parasitical middle class and that he just wanted to make things fair. And so he unleashed 13 and 14-year-old garbage on the middle class along the lines of Ferguson. Yes, I'll say it. I'll go online and say it. The garbage in the streets of Ferguson, they don't work. Tell me what they do for a living. They're parasites on society. Tell me how people can be in the streets for months at a time without any known source of income and not be called a parasite. Explain that to me. Tell me how you can explain that to me. So if you think there are no parallels in history, that means you do not know your history and you're condemned to repeat it. That's all. It's that simple. So, yeah, here we go. He said he's going to do it legally. That's what Obama said. He's not violating a law. And on his side, he has the man who knows more about the law than anyone, Al Sharpton. As you know, Al Sharpton is a law-abiding citizen, although he hasn't paid taxes in a while. He stiffs hotels and landlords, according to the New York Post. He knows what the law is, and he knows how to make certain that he does what he wants to do without having to pay for it. And that is with nonviolent demonstrations in front of the federal government to investigate the Ferguson Police Department. I thought about the Ferguson issue in bed last night, and I decided that it may be different. The results of the grand jury may be different than what you think. And I believe that what should be done, frankly, to save the social order and to maintain peace and to subvert this demonic man in the White House and to